Testing, testing. Okay, cool. What's up? Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the London session live stream brought to you by Monster Money Trading. This is your host, Connor Abrams. Oh, goodness. I have the YouTube here on my phone. Sometimes I watch my own stream to get the best trades, you know. Alright, so just reviewing what happened yesterday. Starting off here on the daily time frame, we can see that we've started to get that pullback. Well, yeah, we've had that pullback here on gold from the highs around 2050, and we've been looking and taking advantage of some of the sells there. Now, even yesterday afternoon, so in the morning, the sells didn't quite play out. Took sells in and around this area after this resistance formed pre-London, and they didn't play out. The ideas played out there in New York session, and we came into this higher time frame demand area around 1990. So we had that tap into that area. You could see on the daily that that is a daily support area as well. We actually came and closed bullish on the daily. So in the breakdowns given for the week, I've discussed sell ideas here, but I particularly mentioned that we are moving into this area of support or demand where we need to be careful of, because as you can see now, we've had that strong rejection there. So that's one thing that is concerning me. Safer sells will be once we are breaking below this area, and if you scroll scaling into, let's say, an hourly, you'll see you have quite a nice level here at 1985 for sells below there. Now, what I was seeing this morning is that we were failing to break up any higher here, and by the looks of things, this 4-hour looks like it may close bearish. So based off the 4-hour closing bearish, if it closes a bit stronger, we could potentially take advantage of pre-London volume to fill some of this clean traffic to the left. You've got plenty of range moving down, but then we just need to be aware and manage aggressively, understanding that we could just be forming a bottom wick on the daily candle there. So your 4-hour did close bearish, and then right now we are just consolidating. So coming into this new 4-hour is when I'm generally anticipating this pre-London volume to come in. You can see we are, like I say, just ranging, and potentially on the breakout of this range, we could see some volume. Now, I think what will confirm these sells would be if the dollar were a little bit stronger. So DXY, we are just consolidating at the moment. Overall, we pretty much respected this bearish structure, but like I say, we are just holding that support at like 101.5. So I like these sells below here, and this could even be an impulse entry idea on the break of the lows, stops above some of these highs, go break even at this hourly support here at 1999, and then see if we can leave runners to fill that clean range on the 30-minute. think what I'll do here is I will wait for possibly a 15-minute to close bearish. And then just touching on GJ, since we've got CPI news this morning. So we've got CPI news for the pound in an hour. So looking at these year-on-year numbers, they are expecting a drop in inflation from the previous numbers. Now, if we are seeing numbers come out higher than the forecast, higher than previous, we could consider those numbers high. Even if numbers were to come out just below forecast, 9.7, the numbers are still relatively high. These are still high level, high risk levels of inflation. So either way, I think inevitably this higher inflation will show that the Bank of England needs to do more, and that should bring strength to the pound. But as we know, GJ can often give quite violent pullbacks. So if numbers are coming out lower than forecasted, then I do believe we'll be looking for the sells. But just understanding that higher time frame, we could be setting up for, just to continue with the overall bullish trend. So what I mean by that is, we may get numbers coming out better than expected today, and then you get a move to the downside here into this key area, and then maybe we start to move back bullish. So I don't mind taking advantage of these sells coming down if that data is coming out to confirm those sell ideas. So I would need to see us breaking some sort of structure. So here we've got a, obviously we're just consolidating now. We've got this support at 166,450. Below there, you do have some range to move down here. And then, below 166,150 as well. Here, there's also some clean traffic to the left. Obviously, looking further left, this is all consolidation. But with news and with that volume coming in, I would think that if we break these levels, we'd have enough volume to fill some of these ranges here, these most recent ranges. That is if the numbers are coming out lower than forecasted. So I've got what I'm looking for here. Bars above 167 with high CPI numbers that will give us those confirmations for the bars. And if we do get higher than forecasted numbers and we get a pullback and reaction to this 166,500 area, we could potentially look for slightly more aggressive bars there with that fundamental understanding that that should bring strength to the pound. Other than that, lower numbers, we'll be looking for those potential sells. And then if numbers are coming out as forecasted, sometimes that can just be pretty low volume, maybe a non-event there on GJ. So we'll keep an eye on it. There's no rush. I'll let numbers come out and then I'll probably wait for London Open here on GJ. The CPI for GJ or for the pound, it's not normally as volatile as the CPI on the dollar as it is on gold. So I don't mind waiting for CPI to come out and then waiting for London Open. I think CPI could just potentially set up for a nice trade at London. So we'll keep an eye on that. Morning everybody. Morning Hectorino. I'm in a sell from 2008. Should I close off? As a part of your trading plan or your strategy, you need to have exit criteria. Just like you should have entry criteria, just as you should have reasons to enter a trade, you should have reasons to exit a trade. So I can't really tell you because I don't know what your plan is. And if you don't know what your plan is telling you, then there's something missing from your plan. So maybe close the trade until you've got a complete trading plan, and then you can come back and try again. You're in profit. I mean, nice trade. But yeah, anything could happen. We could hold this support. We could easily hold this support and see moves up here today. Your daily candle is bullish. So I'm not really interested in these bars because there's just, there's quite a lot of noise here to the left. So I just want to avoid all of this traffic here. But I could see us respecting the support and moving up. So if you are in sales, this is maybe a level where you want to just potentially secure partials and go break even. Maybe that's a good idea. Manage your position. Have your stop loss at break even so it's a risk-free trade. And then let it run. Maybe you do get a very nice move down here. Jeez, I thought my laptop was about to take off, but it's actually my fan in the background. Otherwise, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody is well. Hey Con. Hey, what's up, Tom? I also see the cells here. I'm very interested in these cells. And as of late, I've been looking at this 8-hour candle to give a bit more confirmation. So I know the daily is bullish, but our 8 hours closed bearish here. We've got an engulfing bearish on the 4-hour. And then if you're just looking at the structure, most recent structure, we obviously formed a new low, lower high, lower low, and then we've had a bit of a pullback here, but we are failing to break above this area, which indicates to me that we are, holding this intraday bearish structure. Unless we break above 2014, just looking at literally just this price action here, I'd say that this is still bearish. And essentially we've formed a double top in and around that 2010 area. So yeah, looking at the structure as well, that's what I think safer buys would be above 2014.
Died in that range you're looking to trade yesterday.
Yeah, Darden came back to life.
Yeah. Had that spike down, spike up, and then just has done nothing.
Gold doing GJ things.
Jeez. Yes, I'm ready to throw hands with it.
You?
I'm already in court.
Insider trading.
No, from winning the bitch GJ.
Go ahead, Jane. Hey, what's up, boys?
You good, brother?
Yeah, good on you.
Always good, thanks. Hey, Mr. Tom.
What's up, Tom? What's up?
I think let me go get some water quick and boil the kettle. There's
Oh.
2.5 minutes until this 15 closes, and I'm thinking to potentially look for the sells on the break of the lows here. Like I say, with this pre-London volume coming in, because we've just been pretty dead right now. Yeah, I'm gonna think about it. Depends on how the 15 closes.
Jared.
Yeah.
Con's a cheater.
Why?
The moment he heard us come here, he was like, okay, my chance to dip quickly.
No, yes.
He's gonna make some microwave water now.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I wonder what Rob has to say. Usually he's got a sharp comment there in the
Is he in the Zoom?
he's not on. Yeah, not on this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
He
he's
made me
on,
look.
yeah, he's on a ship. Well, he's on a boat thing in Miami at the moment, so I think he's a bit busy.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. Will you check that WhatsApp I sent you?
Oh, yeah. All settled, though.
All set?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Obviously. Did I not tell you it'll get settled? My man of my word, Jared. Man of my word, I promise. Yeah, you like my UPS, bro? Hey?
Jeez, dude, when you sent me that, I wasn't like paying attention at first, and I'm like, what's Nico going on about? Then I said, yeah, this thing's smoking.
Oh, boy. He was working with me, XA. I was competing, yeah. Yeah.
I was like, jeez.
Yeah, bro. I smelled it at first, bro. Like, what's this? What's the weird smoke smell am I getting in my room, bro? And then I looked and here's my UPS, dude. But it's because we had double load shedding. So it was off from 2 to 5 and then came on from 5 to 6 and then off 6 to 9. So I think that's why, because at 6 to 9, like that hour charge is not enough for my UPS. It only gets like over 2 hours then. And then, obviously, yeah, started to smoke a little.
I've upgraded to a 24 volt unit, like 2 massive batteries, bro. And that seems to be doing well in this load shedding.
Yeah, bro. But I have a new UPS that's like a spare UPS that I bought and it's just chilling there. So I get to use it now. So I had a backup, so it's chilled.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't expect my UPS to start smoking, bro. That's it.
Yo, what is that about? Must be from load shedding, eh?
Yeah, we had load shedding 2 to 5 and 6 to 9. So like an hour in between that is not enough for my UPS, bro. So my UPS just got murdered by that. And then it's happened before, like we've had that load shedding obviously before, but it was fine. But obviously now the wear and tear on the fucking thing from load shedding, it's bad enough. So yeah.
I don't think those things are built to take like that
Hey, bro,
stress.
that UPS was a top G, let me tell you, bro. That thing lasted a long time with load shedding, bro, and kept its strength. When I got it 3.5 hours, when it died now, 2 hours and 55 minutes is what I got out of it, bro. And that's over the time of like a year through this load shedding. It only dropped by like 30, 40 minutes. I'll take that.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, I know you use like batteries and stuff. they're meant to be charged very slowly, and then obviously they're not meant to
Like
be
full.
drained every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to be charged
They-
full as well and not be drained to
Yeah.
0. Where this one literally
Yeah.
charges full, gets drained to 0, and now obviously with that like hour time, it didn't get to charge full. So eventually
Yeah.
just fucked out, I suppose. But it's all good. Let's hope that, but the second one I have is not that great, bro. Nah, bro, I don't have time for that mindset, bro. I'll just buy a new one. I'm not gonna go there, switch it off when it's on 40%, and then sit in my load shedding for nothing. Then go switch it back on, and yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's the
battery?
thing, like,
It's a no, bro. It's a tiny UPS, gents. It's like a fucking little thing like that. Just powers my Wi-Fi. Just my Wi-Fi, nothing else. So yeah, like you. What are you saying? Oh, for Jared, you see the thing then, man. What do you think? The black thing that it's sat underneath it. You say, oh, like it's something new. Yes.
What coming after me?
You know, you're a clown. That's why, bro. You say, oh, like
Yeah.
something new. Get me the video. Yeah, you make me want to fight people. This.
Yeah, I'm just adding to the conversation.
Tom, you gotta rephrase that one. With the money Nico makes from Monster Money trading, he can just buy a new one.
Why don't you, Nico?
I fucking already had one, bro. There was already a new one chilling there in its plastic, waiting for the other one to burn out. It was like just cheering it on, burn out, and then now it's fine. And now it's getting used. You see, it works out, bro.
Oh, Nico.
But to be honest, I'm glad it doesn't work at all anymore, because I would have left it if it didn't. If it works, I would have probably left it. But then, like, I would have been like, if you go sleep, now I'm like, yeah, shit gonna burn down. What's gonna happen?
Yo,
So-
that's true, eh?
Yeah,
Because
so I
if
didn't
that
want that
happens
playing
while
in.
you're sleeping, you never know.
Yes, this bro, wake up with a tan on me. My goodness.
Wake up without a house.
Nah, bro. If I sleep and I wake up, I need to take a piss. So any fire will do.
Firefighter.
Nah, bro, to be honest, bro, my chair is very close to where it is, my couch. So it would have got bad if it did sit a lot. Yo, fuck, to be honest, bro, that thing did catch a lot. I don't think I could have put it out, eh? If like it really got like, if I was asleep for like an hour while shit was burning or whatever. It just starts adding and adding and adding.
You know, after doing like the electrical thing and seeing how big safety is, I'm like OCD about safety shit. Like my sister will have a candle burning near a curtain and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Are
It's
you
really like
retarded?
that. Ever
Like-
since I became a dad, the same concept. Like there's this shit you look out for that you don't see. Like, you know, and it just gets worse, bro. Over the years, your dad instincts, like honestly, it just enheartens, like heartens a lot.
Yeah, no.
Your dad instincts.
Yeah,
I think
bro.
I'm
I'm
more
not
of
gonna
a
cap.
fire extinguisher
real
in my
thing, bro.
house. My charger is
Fucking
a
awesome.
cactus. Cactus. Oh, cactus. I watched that Fat Pizza yesterday. Yo, that thing is stupid.
So what?
Fat Pizza. Luke told me to watch this. I think it's an Aussie thing called Fat Pizza.
Closest thing to Aussie that I watch is Big Les, bro.
Yo, big legs.
Big Les is the Australian show to watch, my friend.
The amount of times we watched that, yo, back in school.
Trust me, bro. Even me,
Sassy.
back at Carl's house. Yo.
Yo.
Yo, that Tripper Snipper one just sent me.
Look at me. Oh, fuck. Big Les is finished now, eh? Because the actual character Big Les in real life passed away.
Shit.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Big
That's what-
Liz.
He died for
Even
not
Andrew-
keep a snipper.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you'll
they
enjoy
have-
Big Liz, but it's just
No.
an animation. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Tom, you won't enjoy it, bro. It's like a. It's hard to explain if you don't use those words.
I think Luke might enjoy it. It's like, yeah, how do you explain it?
I can explain it, but I have to use certain words. That's the thing. So
Tom,
Jokes.
it's like
Tom likes he likes Leon Schuster and shit.
Tom, it's a show for people that smoke and not cigarettes, and then it's a very like take the piss type of show. So like they take the piss the whole time, and it's just weird fucking animations, and yeah, it's funny as fuck though. That much I'll tell you. Well, if
It
that
did get
sense of
weird at
humor.
a point when those like yellow things started to come in.
Bro, have you watched Big Mouth? That shit's fucked in the head.
Oh no,
Like,
I don't like it. Makes me feel
I
uncomfortable.
also don't like it. But have you listened to the things? Yes, so just go listen to some of the stuff Big Mouth and them talk about, bro. It's like on another level of like what?
It's on another level of what?
Just what? That's all I'm saying. Just what?
At
Just
what?
go watch it and you'll under, bro. It's
What?
like a
What?
sexual thing. You just
Yeah, it's
go
like
watch it.
it's like a thing for
Funny.
teens. Talking about puberty and that.
No, bro.
I'm just raving on Nick.
What?
I'm just what?
I got you.
No, I know you did. No, it's not.
What the hell?
Oh, Nick.
You're talking about here.
Me and Jared were on
It's
the same
too-
page. We were on the same
Yeah.
wavelength there for a little bit.
You know, like I say, we could very easily form support here and continue moving on up. I just don't really want to be taking bars into some of this traffic on the lower time frames, and with that 4-hour closing so bearish. I think it would be safer to be looking for bars above resistance here in this instance. Let's see what that looks like. On the 30-minute kind of makes sense for bars above here. You've got a little bit of range up to 2010, and then obviously we can target the highs here for the week at about 2014. But I'm gonna have a hard time taking bars in this consolidation. You know, I could see as we break these highs here that we start to move up, but that's really just, that's not my style.
What levels were those at on? The numbers?
Which ones?
Like around the levels you just showed out was around like 2005 and 2008-ish.
Yeah, 2007.45. On the 30-minute, there's a resistance there, and then above there, you've got, let's say, like 30 pips moving up to 2010.
Yeah.
So this is just a complete no trade range. I can see bars above 2007.4. In line with the daily time frame there, of course. Other than that, I do really like the sell ideas below 2003 We got clean traffic here on the 30-minute, and your 4-hour obviously was also bearish there. So maybe we just form a steeper top wick on this current candle and then come back down to break the lows, and we can look at those sells. But I mean, overall, we are just consolidating. We could even get that move up and then just reject this resistance and then get the move down. Know about the Great Reset, but never read the book. Nah. I heard about that from Iman Gadzi. I watched that video, but I mean, that man's just trying to sell shit. It's actually quite.
Iman Katsi or what's his name?
Yeah, that's the guy. I don't know if that's how you say it. Iman.
It's Iman, yeah.
Dude, what does that guy even do, bro?
Sell shit.
As fucking nothing. I also don't actually know, eh? He does sell shit, doesn't he? So surely. Doesn't it? No. He doesn't do like something like drop shipping, eh? No.
I think he started with like drop shipping. That's the weird thing. Like these kind of guys, you can't even say what they do. I follow the guy on IG.
He speaks a lot of like stuff, but he's smart with what he says. He's like he keeps his information limited of like actual like information you'd want on him. He just speaks about figures and numbers and how he spends it and.
That's what I was gonna say. Like every time I watch a video, he's like, I've got a $2 million watch. I'm giving away this much money, or they stopped me at the airport because I had 500K in my bag. Like, and I'm like, okay, like, wow, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if there's any value.
Nico, we spoke about this guy before though, and I think
I like him, bro. I won't cap. I like him, dude. He's like, if he is who he says he is, based off that. I'm not saying it's a mentor I'd look at, but I'm saying like I like the oak because he believes to spend the money he's making, and I kind of look in the same boat as that. So like he spends like 20% of everything he makes for the year, he'll spend for the year too. So if he makes 10 mil, he'll spend 2 mil, and I don't see anything wrong with spending the money because I mean, fuck, if I'm dead, who's gonna spend it? My kids and them. That's fine, but I want to enjoy my life as well. So
no, I agree. I like the oak, but I almost feel like he's looking for validation. Like he's wanting to be in the same. He wants to be mentioned in the same sentence as Andrew Tate, Sneeko.
Yeah.
Like that. I don't know if you've seen what he's posted on YouTube now. This is the thing I think Ned's probably talking about. And that video is gonna get banned from YouTube. I'm telling you. But I'm telling you, he wouldn't post it on YouTube if he didn't want to get banned. He wants to get banned. He wants to be able to say, I got banned from YouTube. Like Andrew Tate, you know what I mean?
Wow, what video did he post? I saw something about...
It's about this World Economic Forum. Man's launching the elites.
Yeah, but he's changing now, more recent than, like, he wasn't like this, bro. Like, he's just becoming like this now. Cloud chasers are real, bro. Like, that's how the big top, like, those top guys, I think, like, networking like this is their kind of way of how they think to network in today's world, so...
Like I say, not like the oak. I'm not like hate or anything. I follow him on IG because I think his posts and shit are cool. I also like that he spends his money. You know, you don't get a lot of people like that. And the man's the man is young to make a shitload of money.
A shit ton.
How could I hate someone who I want to be in that position? You know?
Isn't he 23?
Yeah.
I think it was 22. He had a net worth of $30 million or something when he was 22. But the thing is, bro, have you seen that on YouTube? I think I don't know if it's still there, but all these videos of like how he came up and everything's up there. Like how he started off with like nothing, bro, and like just started making YouTube videos of himself, and like he's struggling to pay for Ubers and shit, and then like all the like way up until his success today, he's got YouTube videos of how he's like going about. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure if he shows what he's doing, but I just remember that he did dropship. Now that we spoke about it, he did do dropshipping in the beginning, and I mean, yeah, bro, like fuck, dude, struggle to pay for Uber to go into a $30 million like net worth at 22. Like, regardless of how you got there, bro, we want to be there. So, like, you can't hate. If you hate,
No,
you're jealous.
100%.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm just like the masses, bro. I barely watch anything about the bro, but I have an opinion.
Same as you choosing who you think gonna win a fight, bro. We get it, Jared. Same thing.
Surprised Jared says he doesn't say he's misogynistic.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
Yo,
I love those
that was-
videos, bro. When people go up
That's a
to
low
like
blow.
chicks on the street and they say, "What do you think about Andrew Tate?" Oh, he's a misogynist. Define misogyny. They don't even fucking know what it is. Bro. People can't think for themselves.
Jeez.
Yeah, I saw a post.
Got him.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
Nothing.
No, I saw
Got
a post of some chick, bro. Like, I don't know who it is, obviously, just some post. She says, like, I have to admit that most Andrew Tate followers are more successful. They look better after themselves, and they are just overall a better looking man. So, hey, bro, those are some. I'll take those three any day. So, if me following Andrew Tate creates that, then I mean, why not? Why not?
Jeez.
Wow.
Where is he? Hey, must start donating there in the chat. We're giving him promo, yeah.
Andrew
Hey,
Tate's
bro, I
probably
like
gonna pop up now.
I like Andrew Tate, bro, but hey, I have to admit, bro, there's this one thing just about Tristan, dude, that I like it. I don't know. That quiet, like, don't, like, unlike, you don't know what the fuck that oak's gonna do, bro. Like, it's, yeah, I just
Tristan
like
is Tristan is funny, dude.
yeah.
Booze.
Some of the shit is whack, bro. Like, yes, you see that thing where he's standing in the snow, barefoot, drinking neat. I don't know what he's drinking, but he's drinking something fucking neat, bro. Like rum, I think, or something.
And have you seen
was
that
laughing
at
fucking
that video.
pre-workout shit he made? He like had
Just-
coffee with
Yeah, bro.
pre-workout. Like
Fuck,
a
dude,
fucking
I'll have
whole
another
jar of
Coke.
coffee and pre-workout.
I'm fucked immediately, bro, if I drink that.
Yeah.
Yo.
You?
What was
You
it?
see,
Like
he
30
did,
Yeah, it
bro,
was
he did
15
legit there. He
Wait,
did
what?
9 Red Bulls in 30 seconds.
Yeah, the world record at that time. I don't know if it's been beaten, but like obviously it's probably been beaten because of the
Yeah.
clout.
9 Red Bulls.
Yeah. You see, bro, the thing is, with a following like that, that's so bad to do because now every Tom, Dick, and Harry that follows you is gonna go try to drink 9 cans of Red Bull, and then they fucked out, bro. Like that's the only thing about having a following that I don't like. You can't like you're free to do whatever you want, but like, are you really like depending on how big your following is? Because some shit can backlash on you from that. Like if you go on your page and say, "Oh, I'm gonna drink 9 Red Bulls," I bet you can't. Just you saying, "I bet you can't," like makes them do it, and now you're in shit probably. But if you just do it and you don't say shit about it, then I guess it's fine. It's fucked, dude. I don't like that system. So Connor, watch what you say, okay?
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll try.
Yeah, we can't say that. We can't say that on this channel, bro. We've had some other type of topics here. Oh wait, you guys said we can wait for the next day. 9 Red Bulls is Janika. Oh, bro, yes, I can't drink those things no more.
I think like 3
If
and
what-
I'd be bouncing off the walls.
Bro, I
Oh
won't
my
cap
God,
it. I would
to
do it.
be-
No, my stroke. But it depends which size ones did he drink. He didn't drink the biggest ones, did he?
Oh no. Jeez.
That you fuck out then, bro. There's no way. But I would do if I didn't have my stroke, bro. I would do it. Honestly, I would have tried it just for the fun. because I
Yeah,
wait.
I know you actually probably would have.
I would have, bro. You know I would have. Like, what the hell? 'Cause, yeah.
Imagine
Jared, bro, you must ask
nine
him how he
monsters.
dude. You must ask him.
But
What did I do that one day? There was something I did. What was it that you were so fucked by? Like, you were like, what the fuck, Nico?
It was
Me?
no, it was Monster and Hellfire. You had your 4 scoops of Hellfire and you had it with Monster. Fucking no, no.
You remember that time we were at gym, bro? And then I think did I have a gym session before you came? And then you came to join me. And then I went back up to the car and I got another, like, I drank more pre-workout and came back and joined you. Was that with you?
Yeah, no, we trained legs and then we left and then you were getting in your car and then you started loading up the pre-workout and I'm like, Nico, what are you doing? And you told me, now I'm gonna go train shoulders now.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking monster.
No, bro. Fuck. I miss being that motivated for gym, dude.
Yeah. Oh, that day made me laugh, dude.
Yeah, but I think the fuck up I made is I used to drink my pre-workout with like 50 mils of water, bro. So like I never used to mix it with the right amount, and then I put like 4 scoops in like a fucking half a glass of water, and then I just like stirred. I always had a spoon and a glass in the car for when I get to gym. I throw my pre-workout, mix it, done, bro. I think that might be the thing that fucked me up, is that I wasn't drinking enough water with it in the moment. Like obviously I was
Yeah.
drinking at gym, but yeah. Anyway. I can tell you what he did pick up my PCT in my system that he said was also too much in my blood, which I don't understand because I was only 2 weeks on the PCT. So
What's PCT?
it's this tablet you take. It's like a vitamin. It's equivalent to vitamin B12. Same concept. No trend before the workout, bro. Trend didn't fuck me up. To be honest, it wasn't the trend. It was the fucking pre-workout.
Wasn't the training?
It wasn't the trend, bro. Like the doctor told me it wasn't the trend. I was honest with the doctors, bro. Like I didn't hard shit. I walked in, I said, listen, I was on juice and I smoke a lot of fucking weed. And then doctor just said to me, well, we'll look into it. And then I said, cool. And then we looked into it and not one of the two played a big role, bro. So yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like with
He's
those kind of things, you need to be honest with your doctor.
oh, bro, it's your own stupidity if you're not, honestly. Like I'm gonna hide that I do this for my doctor. Like, bro, your doctor don't give a fuck, my friend. He wants to know so that he can help you. So yeah,
Okay. Guys,
oh,
well,
sorry.
it looks like we're starting to come down here with some volume. Things are picking up. Previous 30 closed, weak bearish. This current candle is moving down quite nicely. And I'm anticipating on the break of the lows of previous 4-hour candle, the previous 4-hour candle, for us to start to fill some of this clean traffic to the left. So if we have sell stops here on the break of these lows at 2002 flat, above the highs here, you're looking at about a 20, or let's call it a 30 pip stop loss. So I'm going to have a sell stop at 2002 flat and stop loss at 2005. It's moving pretty quick. I'm in. Sell stops have been activated here at 2002 with the stop loss at 2005. Looking to fill some of this clean traffic to the left here on the 30 minute. Go break even at the hourly support here to the left at 19.99. Yeah, that came in pretty hard. We can see that there is some nice volume coming in here. This is generally what we look for this pre-London kind of setup. New 4 hour just created a top wick, and now we're seeing that volume come in line with the previous 4 hour, breaking the low, and you've got clean traffic to the left. So it really couldn't have been a better setup. There are plenty of issues on the hourly, like I say, around 19.99. So we need to just be aware as we move into this area. I'll go break even there.
Jeez, this is the first time we've used round numbers like this.
Yeah, flipping entry 2002, stop loss 2005, break even 1989.
Just adds good luck, man.
Hey, Tom is a savage, eh?
What did Tom say now?
Ned said that the TPC's birthday year. So Tom said, Ned, no, we're not targeting the 1950s.
Oh shit.
Oh, goodness.
Tom, are we rubbing off on you a bit there, hey? Oh shit. Hey, Con, I have to say, Tickmall is on they're on point, eh?
You like it?
Yeah, when I was signing up on them, like they gave me a call. Like I didn't finish signing up because remember I asked you about the tin and stuff. So so then he gave me a call, and then I was like, yeah, and then we spoke, and then but like I mean it was the next day, dude. So like but I finished setting up and stuff by them now. It's all done.
So you're moving over?
I am, bro. I'm leaving RC just because RC because I've had it for so long, I can't make another live account thingy because I've had like demo accounts and live accounts. They're limited to how many accounts you can have by them. So I've like
Or did
obviously
you just
reached
have
that.
to delete them?
I fucking can't, bro. Like it has no option to delete them. Like trust me, I've tried, Jared. But then it's on MT4, bro. Like that's the thing, and I wanted on MT5. I sort of just kept my same live. But but I just thought also it's maybe time for a new broker, bro. So yeah. Just Jared's whole family. My goodness.
Yeah, that's not me, Oakshay. Yes. You remember one time you guys told me, no, man, it's ridiculous with that bird chirping on my windowsill. I think you have that in the background. No.
Bro, but how would I know when they're gonna fly away and make a noise like that? How can I judge that into mute? Hey? There's fucking no way, bro.
You need to go interview them, man. You speak to
I'm
them,
gonna
so
shoot
this
them.
is not allowed.
These things irritate me, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go fight an old man as well, bro. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask why.
They got pigeons, bro. And these pigeons come and eat my dog's pellets, bro, and they bring fucking fleas to my yard. So I'm gonna shoot them. Or lice, whatever the fuck you get from a pigeon. I did dip a whole yard, bro, because of these things. That's not nice. My dad went to him and his mom opened the door. And then she was like, no, that's not all pigeons. Bro, there's a fucking big cage in the side of the driveway that you can see all the pigeons. Like like a big cage, dude. I'm not capping, dude. And she just claims that. My dad just looked at her and was like, what the fuck? Old people or something else, bro. Connor, what is your Tickmill, the guy that handles your stuff on Tickmill, what's his name?
Oh fuck, I'm muted. Goodness. Oh no, it's a lady, her name's Rachel. My account
Marsimo. I
manager.
got a bed. What? Okay, and his pro sentence Miguchi. What? Yeah, bro, this guy, I don't know. That's a weird fucking surname. Miguchi. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'll show you.
It's Greek. So it's probably from Cyprus.
He sounds well, sounds English, like very like, not obviously he's not, but like he speaks very well. Look at his
So
name.
just on the sales here, so like I said, on the daily, we just need to be aware that this could potentially be a steeper bottom wick being formed on the daily. Looking at the low time frames, we have plenty of range to move down, but your daily yesterday was bullish, so that's something we need to keep in mind here. And you know, I would like to potentially target the lows at like 1985, but I think it would take a lot for us to actually get down there. So just targeting this most recent range, I think, is very sensible. Targeting that low right there, or even let's call it 1994. So I'll have a TP at 1994, and like I say, break even point at 1999.
Can't what leverage you have about Tickmill?
1:100.
Oh,
Responsible,
So
man.
15 just created a bit of a top wick there. Didn't have much of a top wick before. I think once we break the lows, we should get that push to 1999.
oh, that looks clean as fuck, dude. Like the 5 minutes looks so clean.
I really think we could have runners on this. For the weekly breakdowns, you know, I was looking for the sales, but like I said, we need to break below 1985 before we really get confirmations to get like to start moving down to 1975 and 1950. But if we move down to 1985 now, break that level, I mean, geez, you could hold this. You know what I mean? I don't think I'll set a TP at 1994, but I'll definitely look at securing, you know, 90% of my position or 80% at that level, and then look to potentially leave a runner. Yeah, moving very nicely to that break-even point. You know, when we go break-even, it does just make sense to secure some. There's a reason that I'm going break-even here. like I say, that's quite a significant level there. And then on the daily, you know, we are actually bullish. So bit of a tricky situation, but I think best to just manage risk aggressively. Obviously, the 4 hour looks very clean now. That 4 hour looks good. Drive down to 1993. We've got 6 minutes until the hourly candle closes, and we are moving into this area of potential rejection. If we could see a little bit more volume here and close below like 1998, that's going to be really great to hold this position down to 1993. But if not, and we're closing respecting this area on the hourly, maybe pretty tough. 30 minutes, you know, this is still clean traffic moving down. And you've got a lot of volume on this candle here. I just need to be aware of this area. Okay, I'm just shy of the break-even point. One thing to note is the pound CPR coming in. I don't think it's going to have too much of an effect. Even on GJ, you know, I'm not expecting anything major as the news is released, unless numbers are extremely high or extremely low. But yeah, even for GJ with the CPR numbers, I would wait for London Open. Here on gold, I'm not too concerned. Worst case scenario, maybe we get a little bit of a pullback to retest, you know, 2003, that support we just broke. And then I think if we come back to entries, could potentially manage. But this looks good. We're starting to move back down. Previous 5 minutes, had a bit of a retracement, left a wick there. But the fact that we are moving down, filling this wick, just shows that we still have this momentum to the downside here. Give me 2 seconds. I'm not gonna manage or anything in the next 2 minutes anyway, so just give me 2 seconds, guys.
Yo, Jared,
Yes.
do me a favor and just go look at your Instagram video I just sent you and be ready to be caught off guard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Moving down quite nicely here. One minute for that pound news. Like I said, I don't think it will have too much of an effect on gold. Okay, so here we go. Hourly candle closed. Very nice and bearish. Our break-even point is basically the break of previous hourly lows now, which is a very nice place to go break even. Because once we break those lows, we are expecting us to continue moving down. Jeez. Quite a big effect there on the pound. I'm assuming that numbers were pretty high. Yeah, there you go. Numbers came out high there for the pound. So Bank of England still has some work there to do. That should keep the pound pretty strong. I still think in terms of taking trades, waiting for London Open would be the best play here. You could easily get pullbacks to set up for better buys there. And as you can see on gold, didn't really do too much. So as soon as we break the lows, I'll go break even. So right there, break even point, we could move up to 1999.5.
If history repeats itself as we break this 2000, we should be good to move on down, man.
Yeah, that's true. Shit, they're actually sitting at that 2000 level, basically.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not looking like it should have any issues there. Although the 5-minute closed, bullish, don't really want to see that previous 5 high being broken. You know, we got pretty close to the break-even point. I think it might be a good call to just move stops to break even at this point. You know, we were about 5 pips off from that initial break-even point. Or let's say stops to above the previous 15-minute high. You know, it's like 2 pips above the entry. Because we don't really want that high being broken now. We would like to see us respect the previous candle's high here in this instance. Risk to reward 182. So yeah, I'm gonna move my stop loss to 2002.5. Let's just call it 2.5. Although it's maybe not necessary. I think we might go break even now. But yeah, I'm moving my stop loss to 2002.5 in the meantime. So literally a 5 pip stop. I mean, just about break even. And I will officially go break even, obviously, as we break that low, previous candle low. Then I would anticipate this volume to continue on pushing. Monster Money trading. 1 is to 100 RR. Come on. Doesn't get any better than that. Jared, I think for the shorts today, bro, you need to crop this in. 1 to 100
That
RR.
what you just said.
Okay, so guys, I'm gonna go break even right here. Stop losses at entry, risk-free trade. And we are moving into a level on the to the left that may pose some issues. So I'm going to secure 50% as well. So closing 50% right here. For about 27 pips. And stop losses at break even.
As it took out 2000 and started going.
See, I'm a fortune teller.
Your fortune cookie.
I was waiting for this monkey to say something.
I was gonna leave it, but you brought it up. Yeah, but GG's come.
Short. It's that 4 hour we were talking about yesterday. It's like the crystal ball.
Those locks up as well, please.
Please.
I was nasty.
Please.
I'm just later. I'm busy.
So I closed 50% at about 27 pips here, and it is a risk-free trade.
This guy that spammed W's all the way probably made nice money now. Fuck yes. Just spam that W, bro. Oh shit. That's
Shit.
Namune. You can see. I hope you smashed it, man. That says DJ, call to the inner core of the earth. My goodness, my friend. You want us to go down?
My goodness.
My goodness.
So this is kind of the area that I'm concerned about. Where we saw massive rejections yesterday, but looks like now we may fill that wick with this volume.
See you guys in New York. Cheers, Tom.
Cheers, Tomo. $19.95, also a psychological level, which we are just about tapping into. So you know what, I'm going to secure another 25% out here. So that means I've closed out 75% of my position at about 60 pips. And as I do that, obviously continue to move down. But at this point, it's a risk-free trade. Just got a runner now, so you know we can just kind of chill out at this point.
So are you looking to hold up all the way through 1994?
Yeah, to 0. No, I'm joking.
The reason I've asked you is because you gave that 1994 as TP.
Yeah, no. I said I'm not actually going to set the TP. I'll have that as a target to close out like 80% or so. I've closed out the majority here. So as we move into that level, you know, that's an area where you could definitely look to secure some more. But I would consider what I've got left to be a runner. And I'm going to actually leave this runner until 1985 or potentially... Yeah, let's just call it 1985. Let's not be greedy. The lows here. The lows of this range that we've been in for some time. If we break below 1985, you know, there's plenty of room to move down, but I can always get into another position, you know. So if my runner could just target those lows, I'll be perfectly happy with that. So yeah, I'll set my TPF for 1985.
Fastest trade I've been in a while. Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah. On the phone on MetaTrader, it just looks like monstrous on the 15 minute. Your 15-minute candle actually closed with no bottom wick there, right at this area. You know, that could definitely be an indication that there's not enough range to continue moving down. So if you haven't secured anything, just be aware of that and look at securing something out there. That is a beautiful position. Still got lots of momentum here. And this is why we have started the streams a little bit earlier. These moves.
Oof.
Imagine we started the stream at 8 and you came here and then 5 minutes later there's that. Another note.
We're making excuses. No, it's fine. We missed the move. It's not our trading time. You know?
But I mean,
That's what we make the excuse.
yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, look, if we had started the stream at 8, what could you have done? I would have just said, fuck. See you in the York session.
Hey, can't do me a favor. Just go read there in the Zoom chat quickly. I sent you a direct message.
You know, at least today we didn't have anybody coming in and saying bye. Today's a bye. What are you guys doing?
They would have been long gone, dude.
I was expecting someone
Yeah.
to do that because I was discussing, like, I could have seen bars of this support, not bars that we've taken. I'm just saying I could have seen us respecting the support and moving up.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, let's go gold.
Nico, is your noise suppression on, man?
Wow, what did you hear? What?
Just a lot of background noise.
Background noise. Well, there's nothing happening here, so maybe Mark's
like
distorted. Oh no, that's not. Maybe it's just my mic then.
Yeah, there it is. It's like a ting. Like ting.
You know what it is? It's the fucking bird on my roof. Does it sound like that?
Nah. Oh, Ned.
That there.
Currently sitting up about 120 pips. Absolutely beautiful. 90 is quite a significant level. But you know, looking at like the 30-minute and hourly, there's relatively clean traffic down to at least 88 here. Like I said, I've got my TP set at 1985. But coming into London Open, you know, we can see some pullbacks and that. I don't want to close emotionally, but looking at the previous 15 and the rejections we've had here in the past, previous 15 note bottom wick, I'm actually going to close full here, guys. I'm closing full just because of the rejections we've seen here in the past and the way that previous 15 minutes had no bottom wick and we actually closed above this support area. So what that says to me is that we may not have enough range to drive down on the next candle. Now you can see we had a lot of momentum and we did end up driving down another 50 pips. So that's great if you're in the position then you know, be grateful for that, take those 50 pips, but understand that we could reject. Like I say, looking to the left, you've got a lot of issues here. This is a higher time frame demand zone. You know, we can see the rejections we had here yesterday. We came into this level pretty hot in New York session yesterday and ended up, you know, having like a 200 pip bounce off of that level. So there's argument that we could run down, but I just want to be careful in this rejection area and just take my profits and be grateful. So I closed out here at 1991. For about 110 pips. And if we do run down, to 1985, 1950, you know, that's fine. But I'm listening to what price is telling me here. And I've seen this before where, you know, we have these candles with no bottom wicks, and sometimes I'll pay no attention to them. But it's really when they are closing so close to a support zone, showing that there's not enough range to move down. So, you know, we can already see this 15. It had about 50 pips, like a 50 pip push. And now we've retraced, you know, nearly half of that candle. If this 15 flips, closes bullish, we could be on our way back up to 2002. Yeah, what's up? So I think that was a pretty good call. I think I'm going to be happy with that, looking back at the day, to actually have closed out there. Like I say, I don't believe that that was an emotional close. I'm looking at things that I've seen before. And yeah, I mean, from 1991 where I closed out, that's already 20 pips given up there. And yeah, I think that is a pretty solid trade. So done nice and early today. You know, crazy thing is the streams are starting at 8. Now we're done at 20 past 8. Isn't it nice? I know for some of you with daylight savings, it's just the normal times. But for me, my day is done nice and early. And probably just going to go get on with it, you know. Man can now put the grandpa socks and slides on in the gym in peace. Exactly. So just moving forward for the rest of the day. Some key things to look out for. I would say be careful in this area. As like I said, this is a higher time frame, basically level of support. And you can see this. Wait, let me zoom out a bit more. So you can see here we've got higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So we are trending bullish here still. I do believe that there's reason for us to pull back further, but you need to just be aware that sitting at this key area around 1990, we would need to see us breaking below this area now for safer sells. To take sells in this area is going to be very tough. So if we could break below that area and then get some cleaner sells, you know, then you've got plenty of range moving down. If you're holding the position from this morning, you know, there's, like I say, if you can hold that and hold it through this area, sure, that's great. But you need to just be aware that this is going to be troublesome. So just see what happens in the zone. If we reject like we did yesterday, you know, then you could easily see us slowly starting to move back upwards in line with the higher time frame trend. I'm still anticipating those deeper pullbacks. I really am. So I'm looking for a move to the downside over the next coming sessions or days. But you got to go based off what price is telling you. And even though I think that we could pull back deeper, you need to clear this area at this point for those safer sells. And in fact, after a trade like that, I probably wouldn't touch gold until things clear up, because right now it is starting to get a little bit choppy. GJ here. So you had the good news for the pound, or high CPI numbers. So I don't know if that could be good news because it's high inflation, but it does bring strength to the pound as the markets look at that as a clue to what the Bank of England could do in terms of monetary policy in the future. And as you can see, that's immediately brought strength here because you had such one-sided high numbers, or much higher than forecasted. Better than previous, lower than the previous, but still, like I say, at these extremely high levels of inflation, high risk levels of inflation. So, you know, maybe for London, if you could get a pullback, maybe even see that bottom wick being created for the previous 30 minutes and then coming up to fill this wick. So I think that would be ideal for setups on GJ, waiting for a pullback at London to then continue moving up. Might not even get that pullback, might just continue moving up. Obviously, higher time frame is bullish. That news was bullish for GJ as well. And, you know, looking to the left, this traffic is from quite a long time ago. Your next real key level is at 169. So we could slowly start trending up to 169. But knowing GJ, you know, we do get these deeper pullbacks, and you just got to be aware of that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining today. Really, 110 pips. There's nothing really more for me to do. Very nice, clean trade. Thank you, gold. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the Monstermind community. Thanks for everybody who's new here today. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I've also pinned a link there in the chat for the... Is that for mentorship? I think it was for the mentorship. I sent 3 links earlier on. But you can check out the video description for some of our other resources. There's a free trading newsletter. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to that. We send out the email every Sunday. And, you know, we've actually, in that email so far, been spot on this week looking for some of these deeper pullback sells. So got to take advantage of that. You know, so far all the way throughout the week, we've had some really nice moves to the downside. Right. I'll see you guys later. Cheers.